Y'all see this title, right?
This is 24-year-old Caleb. He fell in love with 56-year-old
Daddy's
Mark.
boy. Bro, his dad is
I think
cringy,
Mark's
corny.
best quality is definitely his eyes.
Their relationship has received criticism due to their age gap.
When I get comments that are calling my boyfriend a flat-out like pedophile, those are the only ones that trigger me.
With friends and family also worrying about the age difference.
Like, you are way younger than him.
With mounting pressures from haters, can their relationship survive any additional turmoil?
Just to start with the cheating. Are you comfortable with me talking about this?
I'd rather not.
Of course not. We know. Yo, we know he's not comfortable. So, boyfriend. You know what happens when you have boyfriend, relationship. Sex is a thing. I know he had sex with him.
Make some pancakes and eggs.
Pancakes and eggs?
I know his dad just fucks him.
It doesn't smell that.
I know, it doesn't really look like a
Like,
pancake.
what the? Is this an egg omelet?
It's weird. New stove.
I did not want one of
What's
those.
going
Do you want to go get breakfast?
on? Maybe that's what we should do.
How when me and Mark met, it's not the most conventional way. I was 17 and he didn't necessarily know that.
Caleb and I met, I was 49 and he was 17. Of course people are going to have an issue with it. I didn't
17
necessarily
and
expect when I
49.
met Caleb that I was going to fall in
17,
love
that's a
with him.
minor. That's
I took
illegal,
my
dude.
friend's phone who I was living with and I downloaded the app. I'm sure everyone knows of Grindr, and I just started messaging, and I got a message from this one guy. He seemed really nice, so he wanted to meet.
Oh, that's not his dad at all. That's just some random dude that's illegal. That is really illegal. If he got caught on one of these pedophile shows, he would probably say something like, I just want to talk to him, give him some company. Nothing beyond that.
I thought, why not? So the next day I went and I met him, and ever since I've been with him.
I started thinking that Caleb was the one, I'm going to say a few months into us seeing one another.
There is no way.
We had probably gone out maybe 8 or 10 times or something over the course of the first few months. I mean, it was not something I expected because of him being that much younger than me.
I can't see your face when I have it like that. There you go. Hi, baby.
Whilst Mark was initially concerned about their age gap, he's found mounting judgment about their relationship difficult to deal with.
As far as judgments, if they see an older person walking alongside of a younger person, it's probably going to be, oh, that's his son, that's his nephew, that's something, right? Online, it's very harsh. Everything from I must be a pedophile to this is sick to I don't need to repeat them all, but there's just a lot of people with.
So y'all know the shows that catch predators. This is the show you can come on and openly be a predator. You're not gonna report it to the police. You could just come on here and be a predator.
Very closed minds who
Should've went to
believe two
jail.
men shouldn't be together. If an older man's dating a younger woman, that seems to be like, oh, he's got his trophy bride, or it's almost like the high five thing. But if an older man's dating a younger man, it's somehow or another sick and twisted. I don't know.
Caleb has a popular YouTube channel, which frequently features Mark, and his relationship has been criticized harshly online.
When I get comments that are calling my boyfriend a flat-out like pedophile, those are the only ones that trigger me. It triggers me specifically because it's a real occurrence. There are actual pedophiles. My
He's one of
boyfriend
them.
is in a consensual relationship with a 23-year-old male. People shouldn't
He's one of them.
judge age gap relationships in general, especially if the two are of legal age and they're both in a consensual relationship.
Started at 17.
So one of the
49.
judgments is that
You
I
met
must be
him at an
buying his
illegal
affection. And, you know, the YouTube channel probably encourages that because a lot of his titles are sugar baby and blah, 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 blah. They're sensationalized and they intend to get people, well, what is this all about, right? So they have to go watch the video, but he's not a sugar baby. He's very capable of taking care of himself, and he wants to.
But the couple have had to deal with more than just judgment online. They've had their own relationship issues to contend with.
Just to start with the cheating.
Yeah.
Well, I call it the cheating, even though it was. Are you comfortable with me talking about this?
I'd rather not.
So basically, my boyfriend has been cheating on me. On my Instagram, I got a message from this account called I'm So Into Mark. For the past few months, he's been
Cheating
sneaking
with
away to
another
my
guy.
apartment.
His age.
What do you have to say for yourself? Who is this person? No,
This bomb ass out there. It's really hard to resist.
stay away from my boyfriend. He's my hunk. I know he's sexy, and that's why I'm trying to keep him off my channel.
I'm sorry, you did look.
How to overcome him cheating.
Yeah, no, let me stop. I would just no.
Well, basically, that was a hard lesson that we learned not to share. Mark is human. I'm human. I wouldn't be lying if I didn't say I didn't make mistakes myself in this relationship. But I think what's important is to grow from it.
agree.
We're stronger today.
Even Caleb's closest friend is also concerned about their relationship.
Sugar, you smell amazing. Are these for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing those.
You're so welcome. I'm so excited for you guys.
So I know we already talked about this before, but I want you to be honest. What do you think about Mark now that you met him a couple more times?
What do I think about Mark?
Yeah.
Obviously, as a friend, I think about long-term things. I think about his health. Like, you're a super adventurous person. And is he going to be hiking mountains with you?
Right. That's why I keep telling him. That's actually what I'm telling him.
Exactly. So, I mean, obviously, I thought about that. Other things that I think about are, like, concern as far as what his interests were. Like, you are way younger than him.
Yeah.
So that crossed my mind a little bit. But it's so weird because when I met Mark, like, instantly I didn't have any of these doubts anymore.
You're not the first friend to tell me that. I think it takes meeting him in person to understand
Absolutely.
the dynamic, like, between us. Because I'm sure you assumed, like, oh, maybe it's just for money or
I
something.
think she's faking to
that
understand.
You guys are
Like, there's no telling sometimes if they're faking to be with them or not. Because there's some people here, you could tell they're just saying it to not, they don't want to be judged by anyone else saying, okay, you're judging their relationship. They just want to have their own opinion without anyone being else entitled and being like, nah, shouldn't be like that.
really balance each other out.
Oh, thanks. I feel like that too, honestly.
I'm sure a lot of people expected this to be some weird flash in the pan and, he's doing this and then either he'll move on to a new sugar daddy or whatever it was, right? We've been together it's just shy of 6 years. We've outlived a lot of marriages and we don't have any intention of parting ways. I mean, we're very happy together. We're about to buy
This what makes
we're
it
in the process
intense,
of
them
buying
kissing.
our
But, bro,
dream home in Hawaii and moving
No,
to
don't
the
wanna see
islands,
it.
I think Mark's best quality is
No, that's
definitely
just
his eyes.
nasty,
I just
bro.
think he is so handsome, and the outside matches the inside, truly.
Caleb's best quality is he's very compassionate. He cares about his friends. He cares about the world. He cares about our little loved ones. And he cares about me.
Despite the judgment and difficulties they face, the couple's relationship still has hurdles to jump, but they remain committed to their love for one another.
The most difficult thing is knowing that, I'm probably going to die when Caleb's sometime in his 40s. Like in the prime of his life, quite literally, I'm going to disappear. And hopefully I don't go out like a lot of people do, which is this slow fade, horrible, lengthy death, My goal in life is to die with a look of surprise on my face. Like, really, right now?
I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you. The rest of your life, I should say. And even if you're going to be in a wheelchair or I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of you, baby. Same way you took care of me. I mean that. I love you. I love you too.
Alright, y'all, that's it for today's video. Hey, all you pervs out there, if you want to be a pedophile, go to this show. And you won't get judged for it. Quite frankly, will, but yeah. Anyways, y'all, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, follow my Instagram, TikTok, and